Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I know in an anti-haul I said I would never buy this brand again, but I was curious about some of the products that they recently released for the holiday season, and I'm always on the hunt for the best concealer because my under eyes are so dark. They basically can pay rent. They're so deep, they're so big. They can basically be something blue that I give away at a wedding because these bags have bags. Like, it's just really bad. And I was curious, and I am talking about the Kylie Cosmetics concealers. Before I get into the Kylie Cosmetics concealers, I do want to compare it to other concealers out in the market, just in case you want a comparison or just like a price comparison and my thoughts on them, because they are popular concealers and most people have tried them. If you haven't, then you should go try them because they are bomb.com. But yeah, let me show you what the Kylie Cosmetics concealers look like. So this is what the packaging of the Kylie Cosmetics concealers look like. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. There's probably like millions of videos out there. Now, if you're familiar with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, it's basically the same component, the same, you know, packaging, but it's Kylie Cosmetics in its concealer form. There's no tea, no shade. It's basically the same thing. And for $20 you get 0.22 fluid ounces of product in the Kylie Cosmetics concealers. Now, I know a lot of people are comparing the Kylie Cosmetics concealers with the Colourpop no filter concealer, which I've had both. I love the Colourpop no filter concealer. If you are familiar with my channel, you know I did a video on these when they first came out. I did love them. I actually use them for foundation, and I used that for a couple of months, and then, you know, they run out pretty fast when you use it as foundation. But I don't think that they are the same. The packaging is a little bit different, as you can see. Compare side by side. The Colourpop is a little bit taller than the Kylie Cosmetics. The circumference is the same of the two, so it's not like one is thinner or thicker than the other. The cap is definitely longer on the Colourpop. The packaging is with silver is similar, but I don't think that the consistency is the same. The wands are very similar in my opinion. As you can see, the Kylie Cosmetics is this one, the one that's the darker concealer, and the one with the white cap is the Colourpop. The wand for the Kylie Cosmetics concealer is definitely shorter and a little bit wider, while the Colourpop is longer and a little bit thinner. If you're looking at the consistency of both concealers, I think that they're pretty similar. The Colourpop definitely applies more matte, while the Kylie Cosmetics has kind of more of like a shine. I also feel like the Kylie Cosmetics just works a lot better for my skin tone. I never thought I would say that, because I feel like a lot of her, you know, products are a little bit gimmicky in my opinion. But I actually really like the concealer. I don't know if I would pay $20 for this one over the Colourpop. I feel like I have a good match in the Colourpop. There are more shades in the Kylie Cosmetics than there are in the Colourpop. I'm not exactly sure how many Colourpop has. I think it's maybe like 10, or like, I know it's under 15, and Kylie Cosmetics has 30 and a lot more undertones to it. But I mean, if you gotta save between the bank, I think you're better off with the Colourpop because it is $6, and if it runs out, even though there's less product, it's a little bit more forgiving than buying like a $20 concealer. But if you are if you're not afraid to spend $20 on a concealer, I think it'll be fine for you. If you want to compare the Kylie Cosmetics to the Tarte Shape Tape, I have that one, or had that one. I'm actually out and I have to pick it up, but my shade is always sold out. I'm light medium neutral. I think everyone and their mama is light medium neutral, and it's never in stock online. It's never in stock in store. I'm always missing it when it's in stock. If you want to compare the consistency between the Tarte Shape Tape versus the Kylie Cosmetics concealer, I think that the Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit more thicker than the Kylie Cosmetics, but they both work. You do get more product in the Tarte Shape Tape. I believe that has 0.33 fluid ounces, but you are paying $27. So for that additional like 0.11 ounces, you are paying, you know, $7 extra. But Tarte Shape Tape is bomb. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest you go and try it because it is amazing. Another well-known concealer that's out in the market is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This was everyone's favorite concealer like a couple of years back when YouTube was really first starting to, you know, pop off. and everyone named Mama was using it. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it now, but it was like the first concealer that I think I ever fell in love with. Now this retails for $22 and it has 0.3 fluid ounces. The MAC Pro Longwear does have more product than the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. Now the thing is the packaging. The packaging on the MAC Pro Longwear sucks compared to the Kylie. I like the wand. I think it's user friendly. It's easy for the go. The MAC Pro Longwear, the pumps out way too much concealer, and it's glass. I don't know how many times I have dropped this. It has rolled off my desk and it has broken and I had to get a replacement. But I do love it, especially for special occasions. If I want something that I know is going to stay put, it's not going to budge, it's not going to crease, the MAC Pro Longwear is where it's at, and it's only $2 additional over the Kylie Cosmetics, and you get more products in this one. You get 0.8 fluid ounces more in the MAC Pro Longwear than the Kylie Cosmetics. So I don't know. I'm a MAC. You know, if you're a MAC person or if you want to try MAC, I highly suggest the Pro Longwear concealers. Another concealer that I really like that's also in the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. Now this isn't going to be a miracle concealer like the Kylie Cosmetics or the Tarte Shape Tape. This is, I believe, like $3.99, $4.99. It's really inexpensive and it can hold up, but if you have dark circles, I highly suggest correcting first. With any concealer, if you have really dark circles, a concealer unfortunately may not do that for you. You may need like a peach or a salmon underneath your eyes to correct that before putting on concealer, because if not, it just makes your eyes look really dark and sunken, and I've done that. I do it sometimes too because I ain't got time to correct like that, but you really should use a corrector before any concealer because that's what's going to get rid of that darkness underneath your eye. But I do really like it. I love the wand applicator. Now the Wet n Wild has 0.29 fluid ounces of product in it, so it has more than the Kylie Cosmetics, and it's inexpensive. Like I think it's, like I said, I think it's $4, so you could get 5 of these for the price of the Kylie Cosmetics. Now it isn't as full coverage as the Kylie Cosmetics, but if you are like every day going to work, don't really need something so heavy, don't need something as glam, don't need something that's gonna last all day, I really highly suggest these over the Kylie because they're inexpensive. You could get them at the drugstore, and hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to save my coins for something else rather than just, you know, like one concealer. So I think that this is a great drugstore alternative if you cannot afford the Kylie Cosmetics concealers. And another concealer that I really loved was the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Now this is the corrector. I had the Naked Skin concealer so many times before the Tarte Shape Tape. That was my holy grail. I think I bought 6 of those Urban Decay Naked concealers. I haven't purchased it in a while, but it's not as full coverage as the Kylie Cosmetics or the Tarte Shape Tape, but I just love it. It's not heavy. I don't feel like it creases underneath my eyes, and I feel like it lasted all day for me. In the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, there is only 0.21 fluid ounces of product, and it does retail for $29. Now that is a lot, so if you wanna, you know, you wanna spend that coin, by all means go ahead and do it. But I really like the concealer. I just think it's a tad bit expensive, but it is bomb. An honorable mention that I do want to make is the new Nars, like the matte concealer. Now I've had samples, I haven't tried it out for that long, so I didn't want to include it, but I really like that concealer, and it's matte and it doesn't crease, and that sucker is full coverage. I definitely want to do a video on that one and purchase it full size to kind of compare it with the Kylie Cosmetics, but that's definitely an honorable mention in this video. For my thoughts on the Kylie Cosmetics concealers, I actually really like them. I think that they're full coverage or medium coverage that you can build up. I felt like they covered up my dark circles, they covered up my freckles, they held up well with setting powder, they didn't crease, they lasted quite some time. It doesn't feel heavy underneath the eyes, it doesn't feel greasy underneath the eyes. I don't know, I don't really have that much of a negative to say. I do feel like I've chose the wrong shades, and that's because it's hard to pick online. I picked Cedar and Oak, and I felt like I could have went down maybe to like Maple or Pine Nut, just because I was looking on her Instagram and I was looking at all the swatches, and I just felt it was so difficult because I would see one picture and be like, oh, this is a shade for me, and then I'd see another one and it was too light, and I felt like there weren't any pictures that were really in natural daylight. All of them were either under a studio light or there was filters on them, which is like, why would you put an orange filter on concealers? Because it wasn't helpful. And I trust me, I looked at all the pictures, I looked at all the models, and I'm like, okay, let's see the swatches and we compare. And I felt like I was spending hours just like looking at the comparison. I didn't want to pick a concealer that was too light, that was gonna give me, you know, like that stark under eye. I was just like, no. I feel like Oak is good in the sense of it's like my skin tone. It is yellow with a hint of peach, which I like. It's not like too peachy, but Cedar is definitely orange. It's definitely orange, which I don't mind because I can use it as a corrector. I used it today underneath my foundation and then put Oak over my foundation, and I feel like it looks really good. I don't have any problems with it. I don't think it gives me any flashback. And like I said, I really like it. I don't think $20 for the amount of product you're getting is an exuberantly high price. I feel like I said, I paid $29 for the Urban Decay one and, you know, $27 for Tarte Shape Tape, so $20 isn't that bad. The only thing that I wish was that it was in store so that it was easier to swatch, because with the Tarte Shape Tape and with the Urban Decay, you can go in store and swatch it and it's a lot easier to purchase. But you know, she's an e-commerce brand and unfortunately that isn't possible at the moment. Hopefully, you know, as she grows as a brand, she'll be able to expand to some stores. Like I know some online stores started out online and then they moved to like stores like Ricky's. Hopefully in the future she'll be able to do that so that people can go and actually swatch, which will make it a lot easier. But yeah guys, that's my thoughts on the Kylie Cosmetics concealers. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys like these types of videos, please give it a thumbs up. It would really help me and I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, don't forget to tell your friends so they can tell their friends and 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 their friends, so we can all be part of this great big familia. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter. Slide up in those DMs. I want to hear from you guys, and I hope you guys truly enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.